Hi, welcome to day 30 of the Happiness Challenge. You did it, you made it. So, how was your experience? How was your journey through this? Did you learn some things you weren't expecting? And feel free to go back to any of the videos and review some of the stuff that you found particularly poignant for you. If there's something that really stuck out, like the values one, or appreciation and loss, or the negative belief exercise, if there's something that stuck out, feel free to come back to it at any time. And it's always helpful to have reminders of what's going on and to have those daily reminders. Because what can happen is you can fall back pretty easily into old patterns and habits without trying. So what I wanted to touch upon for today is the concept of happiness learned, which is what I named the Instagram, my Instagram name. I wanted to name it Happiness School, but that wasn't available. And also I like happiness learned more for this, because really the message I want to convey to everybody is that you can learn how to be happy. Happiness is actually more of a state of being. However, that being said, of course, we need our basic needs met to a sufficient extent, but largely a lot of our happiness really is, you could say, the energetic state of happiness, the energetic state of being, the mindset. Two people can be doing the same thing, and one is feeling great inside and the other one's not. And having mindset, it could be the space that you're in. So I feel like we have a culture that's sort of addicted to attaining things on the outside to obtain a certain feeling. That's one way of doing it, but it's kind of more of a little bit of a backwards way. Actually, it's harder, and we actually have more power than that. You actually have the power to figure out how to cultivate more and more of a sense of what you're wanting without having to get those outside things. You can learn how to feel good. So what I have learned is, and anyone that's known me a long time knows this about me, I used to travel a lot, believe it or not. I started in my teens and then my 20s, and I've been all over the world, and I've been to all different kinds of countries. And I've worked in some countries, I've done school in some countries, and I loved it. But I had this one realization. I can't remember where it was. Might have been Mali. I was in West Africa, or it might have been India. But I just remember realizing we're all the same. We're all human beings. A house is a house everywhere. It comes in different forms. Food is food everywhere. It comes in different forms, but we're all human. We're all people. And this idea of attaining things on the outside, because what I learned on accident really is that everywhere I went, the standards for happiness were different. In one place, the standard would be, oh, well, those people eat meat every day, so they're happy. Another one would be, those people have parents, so they're happy. Those people went to school, so they're happy. And I remember thinking, I'm from a country where people can go to school and a lot of them have parents and a lot of them eat meat and they're not happy. So it made me realize that this is an inside situation going on. And yes, we need our outside needs met to an extent, but it should not be this obsessive focus. You can take that route, but I promise you the end of the road is you're going to be like, this didn't totally work. It's the inside. Cultivating our inside happiness is really worthwhile. And it helps everybody around you, honestly. Have you ever met a really angry person and they just make everyone around them feel uncomfortable and scared and on eggshells, or really miserable person, really depressed? I mean, when you're not happy, it does affect other people because we're all interconnected if we realize it or not. And you're only helping yourself and others by cultivating this practiced happiness. So instead of the word mental health, I like the idea of the term mentally fit. So we want to be physically fit, We want to have good nutrition, sleep, exercise. You know, if we can, it's good to be financially fit. But it's really important as well to be mentally fit. You might be like, oh my gosh, there's so many things. But I promise you something that's really cool. When you are at peace in yourself, when you are mentally strong, everything else is easier. All those other aspects of your life are much easier to navigate and much more successful with navigating them. Okay. So lots of love to everybody. And if you want to extend this journey of fun, well, I think it's fun. I'm going to be doing the 7-day thing. I think, yeah, I'm going to start in like a week. So I will do that. And so you guys can have more in-depth experience. If there's any certain topics you're really wanting me to touch upon, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to dive in deeper to some of the stuff that we worked on in the 30 days. Okay. So lots of love and wishing you inner harmony and inner happiness and contentment. Okay. Bye.